3, 2, 1, 0.
That's for the ball. I'm talking about king moves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. What up? Welcome to Dynamite Rocketship. I'm Toby McMullen. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Toby McMullen. Subscribe on all the audio platforms. We're on all of them. And check out the Patreon for bonus episodes and some fun vids we got up there. I'm joined, as always, by the young nicotine fiend going through absolute withdrawals. They call him El Cappuccino, the young parrot, and the Oreo kid. Give it up for Tucker Brookshire.
That's right, everybody. It's your boy, Joe Biden's polyp in the motherfucking house. God damn it. It is brutal to be here on account of the state of being alive, but I'm in a decent mood.
Lie.
Lie is correct. I hope everybody's having a better day than me, but good to be here, Toby. What's poppin'?
Nothing. If I could give everybody a shout out there, I would recommend that if you do get into nicotine use, don't stop because it will affect your mood.
Well, that has nothing to do with it. I did 3 Zins today.
I
have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, because you said you were 3 days clean off the cigs, but that's cigs, not
Cigs
Zen.
that's why I'm 3 Zins deep, because if you stop the cigs,
You got to fire the Zens
you
up.
take 3 to the dome before 11 a.m.
It's
Good Lord.
It's like a scale. It's tipping one way.
Yeah, well, I went for a fucking run, and I couldn't, my big thing was always, as long as I can do 6 miles in an 8-minute pace, I'm blasting cigs till the day I die.
Hell yeah.
Well, folks, couldn't do it. I made it about 2 miles and stopped in the middle after a long night of smoking. And here I am, clean as a whistle. My skin is glowing, though.
You look pregnant.
I look pregnant. I look beautiful.
Have you pissed on a stick?
Yeah, my tits are large right now.
Yeah, you're busty,
I got a
dude.
baby growing inside of me.
Oh, brother. You're eating peanut butter and pickles and shit?
I am sort of like a pregnant woman.
Without question.
Yeah, I do kind of have the diet and the general demeanor of a pregnant. You never know what my mood's going to be.
No. I don't know if I'm going to walk into a freshly baked casserole or you're just weeping on the couch.
Well, that's what it's like having a child inside of you. You wouldn't know anything about that patriarchy-ass motherfucker. Sorry for exploring my sexuality a little and getting knocked up by a big man.
Yeah, well, you like some goo inside you. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with getting gooed on. Nothing wrong with getting gooed in.
Yeah, you love it.
I wouldn't mind getting a little goo as well.
Get gooed up,
I
brother.
haven't gooed in a minute either. I'm trying to quit gooing. God,
You can't get off the goo.
the gooing is hard for me.
You gotta release.
Well, that's my problem. I'm doing too much release. I'm trying to hold in some goo so I can fucking build like a fucking skyscraper or something before I die.
Yeah, repair the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, yes. All great men do great things because they're filled with goo.
Yeah.
These Spanish boat captains, I guarantee you gooless.
Oh, you think they were good? That was the problem.
You need goo to like
to stay locked in.
to steer a boat.
Yes.
You cannot steer a boat with no goo. Your fucking brain it doesn't operate correct. You got to be dialed.
Yeah. In case you missed it, folks, there's a full blown sailboat ran right into the Brooklyn Bridge.
A couple people died, which I did not know about until today.
Oh yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, that's really sad. People were filming going, hey, there's people up there.
Yeah. I mean, there's 700 angles of that thing just collapse. It was like a guy who gets a U-Haul in a bridge that's too low.
How do you hit a bridge?
How do you not know? You're a captain.
You're a captain. Your whole job is to not hit the bridge.
You can't be eyeballing that.
That's like driving and then being on the freeway and steering right into the woods.
Well, the thing was, they said that yeah.
What are you
right?
What are you doing? You don't take a right.
Yeah. Well, there's redwoods in there, bro.
Yeah, that's where the trees are,
dude. Apparently they lost power and then just sort of drifted into it. Not Tokyo Drift.
Oh.
But all of the lights on the boat were still on.
Tokyo Drift, just hitting a Tokyo Drift into a bridge. They got a little Asian boat captain, if respectfully.
Yeah. Yeah. The Mexican Navy.
Oh, they were Mexican.
Indeed. You would think that a modern
What the fuck were they doing in our river?
And why does their Navy have a sailboat?
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck? Maybe Donnie's onto something. What the hell? What are you doing in my river, and why are you on a boat with it?
Yeah. Can I just say we flipped it around? I feel off kilter in the new zone.
I'm locked in. I like it. I like the look. I like the green. I was shitting on it right before this.
Yeah, you walked in, spent redid the thing, spent all this time, made it look nice. Tucker walks in, hate it.
Still don't like the greens. Look, it's giving military. military. It's giving.
You're wearing camo pants.
Hey, that doesn't mean I like the troops. Just because you steal something from somebody doesn't mean you're a fan. You know.
Listen, I don't stand for what they do, but the fits are
the
fire.
fits are clean and the boots are nice as well. I'm thinking about getting a pair of boots.
Yeah, if you get some boots, those pants, you can get on a plane early.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No more waiting in line.
I would love to go full stolen valor and get caught and put on like a YouTube short. That's sort of a career goal of mine.
Just the guy. What's the what base did you train at?
Yeah.
Where'd you serve?
I'm like, brother, I didn't serve. I just think the outfit's fire. What's he gonna say to that?
I didn't serve, but I am serving.
yeah. He's going like, damn, good point, brother.
Serving up his fit. Pretty fire.
I'm like, check out the pod while you're at it. We fucking wear these every week.
Yeah, fire him up.
Can I give a quick shout out to Joe Biden as well? Joe Biden got cancer of the butt, and I hope he dies slowly. I hope it takes him at a just a very horrible rate.
He's got butt cancer?
He's got butt cancer. I can't imagine anyone more deserving of butt cancer.
I don't know. I have no problem with him. He was kind of innocuous to me.
Well, if you're I think any president deserves butt cancer.
Oh,
if you run for office, bare minimum is you get butt cancer.
Yeah, okay, I'm with that.
If you get voted into Bernie Sanders even. If you run for office to be in any political scenario, you got ass cancer coming down the hatch.
100% of the cancer is in 1% of my ass.
All right, I don't wish it on Bernie. Shout out to my guy. I actually take that back. Now, when he did that impression, I was like, damn, I fucking love him. But all the other ones can fucking get the butt cancer. Maybe I'll get some butt cancer. God damn, it's all that gooing he was doing.
Dude, that's so crazy because my top story tonight on this here program that I wanted to speak to you about is also butt related.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What happened?
So there is apparently a widespread issue with BBLs reeking. They stink.
I told you about this.
The necrosis of the butt?
Have the tables just been turned? You don't remember anything I say to you.
Oh my God.
I'm the one who told you about this.
I forgive you.
Well.
I forgive you for all of my transgressions.
Well, actually, I tell a lot of people about this. I don't know if it was you, but I'm going to do it for the sake of the show here. I did tell you about this.
I don't know if you did.
The BBLs be getting stinky.
The fat that they inject rots in their ass.
When I watched a little documentary about
zombie dumpers.
I thought they were just throwing like bags back there.
Well, like grocery store bags?
You know when you get like fake tits and they put like a bag in there?
That's not how fake tits work.
No, but you know what I mean. It's like a bag.
Yeah, I do remember all of those whores complaining when they started charging them 25 cents per bag.
Fucking Cuomo raising the fake tit job. No, they put the bag in there.
No, it's a sack.
Well, are we? I didn't know we were going to argue sack versus bag.
Sack and bag are very different.
Well, sack and bag are pretty different.
They're way different.
It's actually not. Okay, well, sack.
Yeah.
What the hell's the difference, really?
Well, a bag has handles.
Damn, that is exactly the difference. That is indeed the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit of a sack.
Yeah, it's a sack.
That's otherwise. These would be bags.
Of course.
Well, I would love if they had handles.
Nut handles?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
I'm trying to think of the use case for it. I don't know what I would use the nut with the nut handles.
You hit me in my nut bag.
right in the bag. Well, bean bag. Bean bag, no handles.
Right. I guess I've never thought about that. That's exactly bean bag.
Yeah, backpack, school bag.
Nuts.
Also handles.
Also nut sack.
Okay, how about this?
Wait, nut sack.
Sacks can be bags, but bags can never be sacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works.
Shit, I wasn't ready for that. I think that was kind of an amazing observation.
Yeah. Okay, but bags. But sacks.
So I thought they were throwing sacks back there. I didn't know about the fat implementation.
Oh, you thought it was like the same like silicone
I
sack.
thought they were taking the same sacks. I thought they were taking the same bags in the breast and then putting them in the butt. I thought women were just like 38% bag.
Just ass sack.
Yeah, I thought it was all a bagged community.
An ass full of sack. Yeah,
an ass full of sack.
I can see why you could think. I've seen
the Tucker Brookshire story.
I've seen some videos like that. I saw a video one time of a guy putting his balls in a chick's ass.
That's why I said the Tucker Brookshire story. I've seen quite a few, as a matter of fact. I said, how did that not hurt?
Yeah,
I can barely get a finger in there.
I feel you. All right. Yeah, but no. They're straight. They're taking a turkey baster. They're filling it full of.
I know. I saw the duck,
and then they squirt it in there.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Because trying to have a fat ass.
I mean, is that worth it?
I mean, all that time on the Stairmaster, or you just have some guy blast some goo in you.
Right. A little goo of their own.
I mean, the world runs on goo.
And women are the opposite. They need less goo.
Explain.
Men, we need goo to steer a boat.
Yes.
Women need less goo to maintain normality.
Well, they're just shifting their goo to entice male goo.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So they need less goo
Yes.
to be normal.
Yes.
So essentially what we're saying is life comes down to goo.
It's all about goo. And this podcast is brought to you by Goo Gone.
Goo Gone, yes sir. Fucking, I wish we were sponsored by Goo Gone. I wish they were in the podcast game.
Oh, that's a quality product. You got a little sticker residue?
Oh yeah, cleaning the grout in your tile.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Blue collar kid.
Oh yeah, I'm moving apartments. I got to regrout my bathtub.
They're making you regrout it?
I'm just gonna do it so that I can get my money back.
What do you mean regrout? I cannot imagine you grouting. Have you ever grouted tile before?
What? No.
Why?
How hard could it be?
Well, it's not necessarily difficult. I just can't imagine you doing it.
What is that supposed to mean?
I can't imagine you in your bathroom. You're fucking making Hot Pockets and ground beef Tupperware bowls, and then you're going to grout a bathroom?
It's a blue collar life.
Right, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
I'm eating my meals out of plastic. I'm setting my toaster oven on fire. I'm getting a little grout going.
You're right. You're right. I think my point is, I think there's other problems in the apartment.
Well, I've been assessing the problems. I've been cleaning.
You took
and
one look
boxing.
at your apartment. You said, "We got to grout the tile."
Yeah, that is that.
Okay, sure.
That is the definition of my ADHD. Is that my toaster oven's on fire, my cat's jumping off the fire
Your
escape, and
cat's
I'm like,
mentally ill. You're like, "What about the tile in the bathroom?"
we gotta fix this tile. Cat's standing in the corner with a revolver.
Yeah, I'm like, brother, I think you got bigger problems than the tile, but sure.
Oh, dude, there's something so funny about a cat spinning the chamber of a revolver and then just gun to his head, looking at me, going, "I fucking love you. I love you so much."
You're like, let me finish the bathroom first.
Click. Oh my god.
Give a cat a gun. Give a cat some goo.
Yeah, I've never gotten a security deposit back, so I'm really trying this time.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever. Well, normally you just get it back and you put it right into the other one.
But yeah, in
Yeah.
one ear out the other.
Or you buy Spanish boots. One of the two.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, come on.
I should put the Spanish boots on.
You gotta flex on them
Yeah. Should I put the Spanish boots on?
right now.
Yeah.
Good God, lock in, man.
Let me put.
No.
No?
Why?
Because we got them in the studio.
But your feet aren't even in the shot.
I know, but I'll put them up.
No.
I'll put up.
Oh,
I'll put the boots up.
This kid. I mean, lock in.
I might go get them right now. You lock in. You get a couple boots of your own.
I couldn't possibly. I would look like such an asshole with boots.
Yeah, you're not a boot guy. I mean, neither am I. For the love, most men should not be in boots.
No.
I mean, work boots, obviously, but like,
yeah, outside of the work boot, completely acceptable.
Yeah.
But like a fashionable boot.
a Chelsea boot.
I don't even know.
Classic sign of a douche.
Is that the ones where there's no laces?
That's the Spanish boots. That's why I want to put them on.
Oh, douche shoes.
Douche shoe.
You can't have Italian leather boots with cinched cargo.
Yeah, that
camos.
is indeed. To be honest, you can't wear them with anything. I've tried for about 6 years. Did I ever tell that story about how I spent my security deposit on a pair of imported Spanish leather boots?
No, I remember you telling me that at Kohl's in Chicago, but yeah, how did that go down?
I literally, I'm so deranged with money. When I burnt down the porch that one time.
Yep.
He gave us the security deposit back, and he only took like half. I burnt the whole porch down. But
Good deal.
The half of the security deposit was like $385 or whatever. So I bought a pair of imported patent leather, not patent, like genuine cow leather Spanish Chelsea boots.
And what was the game plan for the boots?
I thought I was going through like a strange like Mick Jagger, like Rolling Stones style phase where I was like dressing in like very tight pants and like weird shirts and shit.
A lot of scarves
And shit like that. And that's what he was wearing. So I was going to try and become like that guy. I was going to try and become like an Allman Brother.
Yeah, see, the problem with emulating a sex symbol, like a generational coxman, is that you have to possess some sort of je ne sais quoi. There's an what's the word I'm looking for? There's an unquantifiable.
You're thinking of goo.
It's not goo. It's
You're
not
looking
goo.
for goo.
I mean, that guy was chock full of goo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wonder if you did
I was
study.
gooless.
If I was gooless.
I was gooless.
If there was
Keep going.
no, god damn
I'm going
it.
to get him. Keep going.
To-
Keep going.
Okay, you need to be, first of all, British. Second of all, those suck ass.
Look, they're fucking.
Those are made to be worn on a Vespa while a rail thin Italian boy clings to your hips.
Well, that's exactly the vibe I was going. I was trying to be fucking like a twink in a Wes Anderson movie or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some symmetrically framed.
I even did the classic. I did the classic. Go on Reddit and type in best kind of Chelsea boot, and they're all like, "You gotta do the Spanish pointed toe."
Oh, the no laces. They're covered in dust too. Those are horrible.
They look like these cost me, Toby. These cost me $425 plus international shipping, which was $75.
That's the single worst deal I've ever seen in my entire life.
I spent $470 on these.
You are a generational dumbass. Those are fucking horrific.
And I literally,
they don't even look cool. They look like they came from Payless.
No, I know. I was had. And you should have seen me when I put them on.
You look like the most stylish kitchen worker.
When I put them on immediately, the first day I got them, I put them on and went, well, I just blew 400.
Why didn't you return them?
Because you can't return.
To Italy?
Yeah. No lie, to return them was like $280 because I had to ship them across the fucking Atlantic Ocean. It's like a Darth Vader boot, you know?
There isn't a pant in the world that would make those work.
No, so I went on this crazy, I look like I'm riding a horse or something.
Yeah, a horse that fucks other dude horses. That thing sucks.
But I got these 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But I still hang on to them because I don't know I can't give them away and I can't throw them away.
No.
So they've just been sitting in every apartment I've had for 8.5 years, barely worn.
Yeah,
I'm not going to Goodwill them.
I have a pair of climbing shoes I'm in the same situation with right now.
These are my climbing shoes.
Yeah, except mine serve a full utility. Well, no, those, you fuck guys in those. But yeah, I mean, that is truly one of it's the spandex on the side.
It's to be honest with you, it's my wedding shoe. I whip them out at a wedding, and they do look good in a suit.
Those pair well with an unfiltered cigarette and like mid-afternoon wine.
I mean, I'm not doing them justice with a. What? I swear to God, I have a mental illness.
Yeah, of course.
Or do I? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Or do I just have amazing taste?
No, those are horrid.
I'm gonna be wearing these for the whole episode.
Yeah, and
anyways,
I am wearing a nice pair of S brand skate shoes, like a fat kid at a mall.
Yeah, I was about to say yours ain't much better. With all due respect,
fire.
I guess you saved a couple bucks on those.
Black on black. Well, they were free.
Are those?
Shout out to Kelly Hart.
Are those etnies?
No, they're S's.
I don't know what that is, but
yes. They were like they were the high end skate shoe back in the day. So this was like Eric Costin, Paul Rodriguez, the real style heads, the Steezy Bros.
Yes, I love Eric Costin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Eric Costa or whatever the fuck his real name is.
Dude, these boots are a fucking tragedy.
Well, I'm wearing them the whole episode, so lock the fuck in, brother.
Wow. God.
They kind of twinkle.
They do. Okay, you know what I bet those those are great for? You know when you stamp out a cigarette and you give it a little ankle twist?
Yeah.
That's got a nice ankle twist to it.
This is like what you wear when you're on Epstein's Island and you like want to finish one of the kids off.
Yeah.
You kick them in the dome and then throw them off the side of one of the cliffs.
Yeah.
Not to go dark with it, but
I have something that these could work for. You take the heel off, you flip it around, you put it on the front, and then when you leave footprints, it looks like you're walking backwards. No one can track you.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
some old school. Some old school not sneak craft.
Till the feds
stagecraft.
Till the feds find our YouTube and then see that I wore them in a podcast episode, and they go, "These match the tracks to the guy that killed Bill Clinton."
But see, but if you're leaving $400 boot prints, no one's thinking that you're doing that.
Right, true.
They're going, this guy's only got $4,000 in active cash. Right. He couldn't possibly afford these boots.
True, yeah. Man, that is sort of a peek into the active cash here. This is how you end up with active cash. You make these kind of purchases, you know. I made these on cash, though.
Oh, straight cash.
No credit, brother. Believe that.
Did you have to convert them to doubloons or whatever they take over there?
I swear to God, I think I did. I think I had to pay like a conversion rate.
I feel like when you order those boots, you get a phone call from like one of those crazy international numbers where it's like plus 1679.
That's exactly what happened. That's their customer service.
And they go, "Buongiorno, sir. We just want to confirm your order for the boots and that you are in fact a homosexual."
I go, bingo, Buster, send them on over. I got good in me right now.
I was going to sir, yes, what is your goo preference? Do you like to receive the goo or you like to make it a goo?
I'm the gouless. He's the gouless.
Well, those boots, they should put you in the gulag.
Yes, sir. There, I was waiting for it. I knew you were going to come with a gulag. I knew at some point. I was kind of trying to find one as well, to be honest with you.
That's what I call my masturbatory calendar.
the gulag.
Yeah, like a chick tracking her cycle.
Sure, write it down. Write it down.
Check the gulag.
Goo free since 1993.
Now you want to talk about some goo? You want to talk about a man who makes everyone want to goo all over the place, dude? Goo gone? No, goo here. Michael B. Jordan.
Now we've gone over this.
You talked about it a little bit.
I find his face to be a little too round.
That fair. I find his arms to be massive, succulent, and I want him to wrap them around me and tell me that it's all gonna be okay.
Yes, that I could not disagree, or that I could not agree with more.
I want to just lay on the side of the bed and watch him do push-ups in the morning.
I bet he's a very nice guy.
I bet he's the most nice, charming person you've ever met.
You know how I know he's
nice?
Because he used to date Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh.
One of the most beautiful women of all time.
Oh my God, imagine having to pick her up at Steve Harvey's house.
Precisely.
Steve Harvey's meeting you at the door.
Precisely, bro, with that big mustache.
Oh,
what's your plans for my daughter?
Dome glistening.
And he put up with that for years.
Yes.
That's how you know he's a good guy. You put up with Steve Harvey clowning your ass every family vacation.
Oh, well, he's got him locked and loaded. He's got Mr. Days. You ever seen The Feud?
Yeah, sure. That's what I'm saying. You're in a high level of competition.
Oh, you just say something and he hits you with the head shake and walk away.
You know what I mean? He's like, Fruitvale Station was totally garbage. You're like, all right, Steve. God damn, I just am in love with your daughter, but all right. Fruitvale Station, great movie.
Don't be trying to take my baby girl to Wakanda now.
That's what I'm saying. He put up with that for years. The big board says you are not the daddy. Steve Harvey, when is that guy gonna fucking leave the limelight? No, that dude's been going at it for 50 years.
Why would he quit?
Right, I mean, I guess so.
Right, if he did now, he'd be going out on top.
Right, true.
Do you remember the short-lived Comedy Central program Chocolate News?
No.
It was like
Chocolate News.
It was their attempt at like a black daily show. I'm trying to remember the name of the host.
That they named it?
Oh yeah.
They named it then?
Yeah, I know.
Chocolate News?
I know.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life.
2008, David Allen Greer. Chocolate News. But all I remember
Why not just the
news?
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's not great.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's a wild one. Yeah.
That's a different time. That was pre-George Floyd.
Yeah, 2000.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah, if you do a program called Chocolate News, you better be talking about Hershey's.
Yeah, it better be on the Food Network now. It better be a fucking episode of Unwrapped. Good Lord. Is that offensive? I don't even know. I guess yeah, it is, right? Yeah. They don't call CNN the white chocolate news, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, white chocolate's not even chocolate.
What?
Yeah, they had to sue and go under all these. My buddy used to work in Big Chocolate.
God damn.
I told him one time I was like, he worked for some chocolate company, and I was like, my favorite kind of chocolate's white chocolate, and he goes, it's not even chocolate.
He's right.
Yeah, it's like how Velveeta is one molecule away from plastic, so it's not really cheese.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mean to get us off track here.
Sure.
So you know how I've been on this big Teflon pan causing cancer thing, right?
The Teflon Don.
The Teflon Don. So I've been on this huge Teflon pan kick. That's what they do. That's what big Teflon does. Everyone knows it's causing cancer throughout all the water in the world.
Yeah.
So what they Velveeta cheese it? I didn't know this about. Is that true about Velveeta cheese?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, that's what they do with Teflon. Every time they run it through the Senate and the courts and to prove that it's bad for you, they drop one like hydrogen atom off of it, so it's considered a different thing. Then it takes another 10 years to run through the court.
Oh, that was the same thing they used to do with K2.
What?
The fake weed.
What?
Yeah, they would ban whatever their thing was. They would change it by one molecule and they'd put it back on the market.
How is that fair?
It's not.
God damn.
Welcome to business.
God damn, we got to start doing some shit like that.
I'm saying.
Wow. I mean, I was on the K2 like crazy. That's probably why I'm retarded now.
Oh yeah, my buddy worked at a head shop when that hit, so we had just bags of it.
Same.
We'd smoke it called getting faked.
Yeah, same, yeah. Dude, you'd smoke. I used to live with the same hallway as the tennis team in college.
Yes.
You know, they can't smoke real weed, so we'd smoke K2 every night. And like we started like having like visions of like we'd like see things at night and shit.
It's the only dissociative hallucination I've ever had in my life.
Same, yeah.
So I was on the couch.
Not to get us off track here. I feel like I got.
Oh, the only thing I had to say about chocolate news is all I remember is that right as Obama was about to get elected,
he put a stop to that.
David Alan Grier did a segment on that. And
He's black. Is he black?
as fuck.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. No, he's
I had
Irish.
a white guy hosting chocolate news. I said, Lord have mercy.
No, it was Colin Jost.
You never know in this business.
But he goes, he's like, Obama's looking like he's going to get elected, and his segment was like, everybody be cool. Everybody just 1 week. We just got to be cool for 1 week. Steve Harvey, stop wearing Steve Harvey suits.
It's true. He is setting back the black community with those suits. He's got to cut it
Now the
out.
suits are fire.
Well, I guess now they're fine, but back in the day, I mean, the big yellow one. Remember the big yellow one?
Oh, the banana jam.
The banana jam. He was wilding with that
Yeah,
thing.
that shit's fire.
I guess it is pretty cool. Sort of a Curious George.
Yeah, and the thing with the Teflon,
PFOAs.
Yeah.
But don't get me started.
well, that's how Biden got. He was stuffing pants up his ass.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Can't believe he's going to go down the second he gets out of office.
I can't. He's 50. He's 98.
Or it's almost like the devil was waiting. It's almost like he's been speaking with Lucifer himself. You know what I mean? But what the fuck do I know? He put out a post and he was like, cancer comes for us all. And I was like, I don't know, bro. I think only the evil people. Maybe not the evil, but a lot of, I think, don't throw me in this bin with you.
No,
You know?
cancer gets everybody. It's willy nilly. It's the fucking the cancer it's bipartisan.
I don't like the cancer gets everybody.
It gets most people
It gets most people. It ain't getting me.
because you're 3 days off 6.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking clean as a whistle.
If you made a deal with the devil, he'd be like, "Take those boots off." God damn it!
I'm not taking. You are not ready for this fucking action I got today. Anyways, sorry. Back to what you were saying. I got us fucking knocked off there.
Oh, we went 9 ways from Sunday.
We were at Michael B. Jordan.
Michael
We started talking about cheese and shit.
B. Jordan. That's how it goes, brother.
Why? You saw? What did you saw? The new Sinners.
I saw Sinners. Unbelievable.
Right.
See, and here's where we're gonna have a little
King.
discussion here about this here film, folks. You got to see it, but you have to see it 70 millimeter IMAX.
That I did not see, so I don't know.
See, have you ever seen anything in the 70?
Yeah.
In the
I've seen 1,000 things.
that's impossible. It's been like 9 movies.
Not literally, but I mean, I've probably seen like 30 or 40 70 millimeter films in my life.
Yeah, but not 70 millimeter. 70 millimeter IMAX.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch.
The
I go with me and Ricky go all the time.
to the big ass IMAX in Lincoln Square.
We go all the time.
Bro, there is nothing better than that real
It's very cool.
crispy film. It's so impossibly big.
It is very cool.
And the thing about it is when you go and see it in a regular theater, you're literally not seeing the movie. You're missing like 55% of the image.
Right. What I'll say is that when the best part of the movie is how big the screen is, might not be a good movie.
Oh, no, my friend. I didn't say that was
that was the first thing you said about it.
that's no.
When that's your big plus.
No, because and I knew that would be your argument. Because here's the deal, Tucker. That would be like saying the watching The Godfather in clips on TikTok where it's been all cropped and shit is just as good as watching The Godfather on a TV or on a big screen.
Well, I think The Godfather holds up regardless of how you see it. That's how good it is.
No, but not TikTok. It's ridiculous.
Well, maybe not TikTok, but that's a different.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's cropped and it's not the full image.
No, we're not cropping the whole thing.
You're cropping.
Tell me
the
what you
shit
tell me
out
what
of it.
you liked about this movie.
Because
You hate every movie. I cannot believe you like this one.
That's not true. I don't hate every movie.
You hate The Godfather.
I don't hate The Godfather.
Okay, well you're.
I think the whole thing of him going to Italy and he meets a lady and they blow her up. It doesn't affect anything in the movie. Was ludicrous. It was just a bunch of New York fucking Italians going, we got to go back. We got to go film in the motherland.
Sounds like you hate Godfather. But what the fuck do I know? That's about 60% of one of the movies, 40% maybe.
Yeah, my big issue. I was thinking about The Godfather the other day, and I couldn't remember. I liked one, and I didn't like the other one, and I can't remember which one is which.
Well, that's 2 where they do that, right?
2 is where they go back to Italy.
2 is where they blow his wife up in the car, right?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
That's
it's all one big thing to me.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of marinara.
Not too shabby. Bunch of ghoulish cheese. Tell me what you liked about this movie. You go first.
Shot beautifully.
Yes, I agree.
The sound design was fucking incredible.
I agree.
Michael B. Jordan gives 2 incredible performances back to back. All of the shots with him together, like the way that they did that shit was so unbelievable.
The twin thing was the cool. You liked that?
I loved it.
Okay, keep going.
I loved it. I love the plot. I loved every character. I couldn't believe by the end of the movie how much I cared about every individual character. I thought it was 10 out of 10. I think it should win every award come award season. Best movie of the year. I don't know how it's going to be topped.
Are you done?
Yes.
I think, and boy, someone in our comments is going to hate this take. I think it's a fine movie.
Yes.
And I think it's good.
But I will also say I love hard genre movies, so it ticked every box for me.
Right. It's good. I agree, beautifully shot. The sound design's great. I love the story, etc. The execution of this film is straight up mid.
You're insane.
But people, and here's where someone in our comments is going to get mad at me. People cannot say that they don't like this movie because it's the new black director movie. It's the new Black Panther. It's the new blah. It's like Black Panther was a mid-ass movie.
Hated it.
But everybody
said it from the jump.
But everybody said they loved it because it was made by this black director starring the black cast and it has black love. That's what this movie is. It's a fine movie that no one is allowed to criticize.
No, because Ryan Coogler's the man.
Ryan Coogler's the man, and I fuck with Ryan Coogler. Shout out to Fruitvale Station. No Steve Harvey. That shit rocks. Ryan Coogler's very talented, but this is a movie that, if we're being perfectly honest, is fine. But because he's black,
it's awesome.
Gives
it's awesome.
it a 10.
It's
no
awesome.
Racism. I don't want to hear it from anybody.
It's awesome, dude. Every single aspect of it is executed at the highest level.
I have a complaint that I can't say because it's a big spoiler.
Then don't say it.
I don't want to say it, but there's a big moment. There's a big climax in the movie. I'm not going to say what happens, but they do all this shit leading up to the climax, and they blow it. And everything right.
They handle it perfectly.
Everything right before the climax was so well done.
Unbelievable.
And in a movie like that, you cannot blow it at the most important part. You have to nail it. And unfortunately,
and then here's the news, folks. They did, and it was
unfortunately
sick.
He missed. And Toby doesn't want to sound racist, but
that's not true.
But I couldn't.
That's
give
not
it,
true.
But I couldn't give a shit. I'll sound racist. It's because he's black.
No, I said I talked shit about Black Panther when it first came out. I was the only one.
And they said that's. And you know what I said? I said Toby's a fucking racist.
It's true.
You don't like Black Panther? This guy's fucking racist. I was spreading rumors.
Tweeted it. Bought some billboards.
I agree. I agree with everything you said.
Fucking rules.
But I think if it was made by fucking James Cameron, we'd be like mid.
He wouldn't have made that movie.
But I'm saying skin tone wise.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Right.
It rules.
And when I talk to a black person, I go masterpiece.
Well, that's because you're a fake.
But when I'm on the pod with Toby, I'll tell you what I really think of My Little Boots.
It's so good. You got to see it. But here's the thing. I'm in my seat. I'm watching this movie, right? Beautiful screen, the pinnacle of the cinematic experience. If you are there's only 8 of them in the country, but if you are within, I would say 3 hours driving of a true 70 millimeter IMAX screen.
Sure.
All the people on Reddit call the not the full sized IMAX. They call them Limax.
Call them what?
Limax.
Oh, because it's not real?
because it's not the full.
Good Lord.
It's-
God bless Reddit.
Yeah, it's
I'll
pretty.
see those people in the pits of hell.
Yeah, so it's and I know that the technical shit makes just people tune out, but please, for the love of God, just go see it. It's so unbelievable. It's like it's better than Disneyland. It's so fucking good.
I've never been to Disneyland, but I actually believe that. It's fine. It is a good movie.
No, but seeing it so crispy,
good
projected, so sick. But here's the thing, right? So it's real film that they're bed sheets of celluloid they're throwing in front of this fucking projector, and the screen is so big, and there's this dot right in the middle of the screen. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, what the fuck is that? Is that a dead pixel? It's not a pixel. It's not a dead pixel. It's film. Is the film damaged? How the fuck? This movie's been out for 8 days. How they damage the film? It's dirt. There's dirt on the film. And it pops in. And here's the thing, Tucker, a speck of dirt, a speck of millimeters long, projected that big, results in an 8-foot dot in the middle of this screen, and I couldn't look away, and I was losing my mind. Packed theater, sold out. Felt like going to the movies back in the day when people cared about movies. It was unbelievable. And this dot, and then it disappeared. And then I was like, okay, good. The dirt's gone. It's fine. Relax. Comes back.
Can I say?
Yes.
The two biggest things you've said about the movie are what's going on with the size of the screen and what's up with the film. Very few comments on what's good about the movie.
No, I said all the performances are unbelievable. The sound design is
Okay,
unbelievable. The cinematography
But the two
is
things that
incredible.
stood out were the size of the screen and the dirt on the tape.
Yeah, because that.
I'm sleep, bro. This shit sounds mid as hell to
No,
me.
you're not listening to me. That's your problem.
I am. It sounds mid, but keep going. Sorry. I bet that was frustrating. Sure.
There isn't an image crispier than this fucking shit. It's so fucking good. But dude, so there's dust. There's dust. And I'm saying they're packed movie theater, right? I'm in the middle. I have
You went full Karen. You said I demand a refund.
75. Did I just suck it up and say it's fine? It's part of dealing with like a real physical media. Shit's gonna go wrong. Or do you think I went up and I'd let them know?
Oh, you did not go up and let him know.
Right in the middle of the movie. I stood right up and went, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, making everybody move. I sat there for like 35 minutes hoping that, because
wait, you missed 35 minutes of the movie?
no, I was 35 minutes into the movie. I sat there and then the spot would come and then it would go away and then would come back, then it would go away. And I couldn't take it anymore.
And you went up and told the manager?
I asked for a manager.
You went full Karen in a black movie?
Yes.
Oh my God, Toby,
But
Toby, no, you're the reason.
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. I was standing up for for the injustice against this beautiful black cinema.
This is what a woman in her neighborhood, when she sees black kids playing on the playground, she goes, I'm about to stand up for some injustice and call the police on these kids.
No, that's
you went full Karen, bro.
They were disrespecting the magic of cinema. I went and it was the last showing of the night. I went to the fucking concession stand. They're like sweeping up popcorn. It's a bunch of pimple-faced teens. Couldn't give a fuck,
of course,
about that it's real film or that it's like the highest image fidelity you could possibly ever achieve on planet Earth in this known universe. It's the crispiest, most clear, sharp image with the biggest fucking blot of dirt. Oh, I was losing my mind.
What'd you want to do? Stop the movie and clean the tape?
I wanted to go up there and like hit it with some duster or something.
You want to hit him with the dust with the mic's coming off. I'm getting so frustrated.
No, it's because you can't stop fucking with it.
I can't. I got fucking ADD.
All right, you got it. Get it.
God damn.
There's no way you're doing that right.
I mean, asking for the manager in the middle of the movie is crazy.
They were fucking up the projection.
Bro, unless the movie's not playing, you put up with it.
No, fuck that.
That is...
It's a premium experience. It's a fucking expensive ticket.
It's a premium.
It
I
is.
know that's what you yelled at the poor
Not at all.
kid. You
Not
said,
at all.
"Excuse me, I paid for a premium experience." And also, what are these black kids doing on my playground?
No.
Holy shit! You're the guy they're worried about.
They're the guy. They're the guy they love and
My
respect.
little boots.
Dude, Cougs would have had my back 1,000%.
Sure, he would have.
If he found out that AMC Lincoln Square, the fucking Cadillac of movie theater was fucking up his projection.
Cadillac of movie theater.
Name a better one.
It is great, but Cadillac, it's still a fucking AMC.
It's literally it's AMC's flagship.
It is cool, but it's still a fucking AMC.
It's their flagship.
It's still a little dry and stale.
Not that IMAX, it's roomy. And it's nice that AC's pumping.
Well, going in there is cool, but when you going up all those stairs and shit, it's very like, oh, I'm in a fucking AMC.
Oh,
not
yeah.
to go we're going full movie nerd right now.
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
I know. I just mean, not that that's the problem, but man, asking for the manager in the movie.
This is what I did. I walked up and I said, hey, so sorry. There's something wrong with the projection. Giant dirt on the film. It's like fucked up.
How big are we talking,
buddy? You have 70. How big is it?
The size of a fist on a 70-foot screen?
Yeah.
Bro, you got to put up with that.
Big, but Tucker, it was right in the middle.
Did they fix it?
No.
Of course.
And I knew they wouldn't, but I had to.
And I knew they wouldn't, but I had to take my neighborhood back.
They made $12,000 on that one screening.
Sure.
I did the math. I counted all of the seats. I asked Chat. I started to count the seats. It was too many seats to count. I asked ChatGPT to count it. It gave me a ridiculous number. I had to count them myself. And then I did the math on the ticket sales. That's not even including concessions, which they get 100% of, by the way. 12 racks. 12 grand in a room, and they can't get a clean image. What the fuck are we talking about? And look at you defending faceless corporations. Put up with it. Don't do anything. Don't speak up for the injustice.
No, I'm defending the people who work there and have to put up with a guy like you.
There was nothing to put up with. I walked up and I said, hey, I'm so sorry.
And immediately somebody's putting up with you.
I said, hey, I'm so sorry. I don't mean about. There's like dirt.
Imagine I'm the theater guy.
Yeah. You're sweeping, and
what's going on?
I go, hey, I'm so sorry. There's like dirt on the film or on the lens,
and that's what I do. I go, Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, you're a bad employee.
Of course, you're supposed to be. You work at an AMC.
So I go. Can you just let the manager or someone know, like the projectionist, that just hit it with a little duster. I think there was dirt on the roller that was rolling it through. I just go, just do something.
You told him to hit it with a duster.
I didn't say that.
Thank God.
No, but I just go, and they jumped on their walking, and they went, boop, there's a problem with the projection. Can somebody take an eye? Can somebody look at it? And I went, thanks. And that's all I needed to do.
I think the thing I need in this story is I need to be there and see the size of this dot.
Massive.
Because I'm picturing a dot so small, you're the only guy who noticed.
Every single person noticed. It was impossible not to notice. It was like 8 feet of dot.
It was 8 feet of dot.
Yeah.
Okay, I take back everything I said.
It was an insane dot.
I take back everything I said.
It was a massive fucking
That's
dot.
unacceptable.
Ray, you motherfucker.
Take it all back. AMC is absolutely tripping. I didn't know it was 8 feet of dot.
Dude, I'm talking 8 to 9 feet of dot.
I was thinking literally a dead pixel.
No.
Oh, 8 feet of dot. They gotta go. You gotta go talk to the manager.
You gotta burn the whole place down. It's a premium ticket.
You gotta get the playground back. That's great,
dude. I'm saying,
an 8 foot dot. I didn't know it was an 8 foot dot. That's a premium experience.
Not anymore. Not anymore with all the dots.
They're making $12,000. I mean, that's absolute horseshit.
On ticket sales alone.
That's fucking 20 pairs of these boots. You've been wronged.
I've been wronged, and I demand satisfaction.
Okay, I absolutely agree. I fucking apologize.
Cougs, they're fucking your flick up.
They're fucking your flick up, and you fucked it up as well, Coogie. But,
no, he didn't. You nailed it. It's so fucking sick.
Great accent on that guy.
The coolest of all time.
Would it the Bay? That's the Bay.
It's California accent.
I
The
love
region.
that.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, man. That's why the fucking.
That's why we got to shoot the shit on IMAX camera.
IMAX, man. He's like, yeah, bro,
Fuck yeah.
that's fucking fire.
I watched a video of him.
He is the man.
I watched a video of him breaking down the different formats it's going to be presented in.
I saw that exact same video,
And I was like, let's fucking go.
He is
First female DP to ever shoot on an IMAX camera, by the way.
great.
Oh, that's cool.
That ought to fix everything.
Well, no, it's just cool. It's a cool little fun fact.
That is cool.
You're just a hating ass motherfucker today.
I'm in a bad mood.
The worst mood of all time.
You caught me in a bad mood. But hey, IMAX did you wrong, and I apologize for thinking otherwise. No Karen, I would have said the same thing. I would have stomped out there, and I would have said, fix this or I want my fucking money back.
You would have walked right up there, and you would have fucking put your shoe on the glass display case.
I would have said, do you see these?
Right above the snow caps, and you would have gone, $400 boots.
I was like,
$30 tickets. 8 feet of dot.
8 feet of dot is crazy.
That's a big fucking
That's
dot.
a big dot. I had no idea.
And it was right in the center of the frame.
Oh my god!
So it's like someone's face, and then right next to their face, this giant dot would pop up.
They left it the whole time.
It would pop in and out.
Unacceptable.
Thank you.
Completely unacceptable. I had no idea it was 8 feet of dot.
See, you were just.
I was thinking like literally like a thumb.
You know what it was? You were just looking for a fight.
No, to be honest,
you're just looking to scrap.
No,
you're just looking to scrap.
No, I just don't trust you in that scenario. I just can imagine you fucking freaking out over a pixel.
No,
But sure, absolutely.
no, it was a big ass fucking dot.
And a great movie as well.
It rules.
Nice job, Cougs.
Cougs nailed it.
It's fine, but I'll say it anyways. You know, I'll fall in line. But I do love Michael B. Blah 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 blah. I give it an 7.5 out of 10.
I give it a 9.2.
A 9.2 on the Toby scale.
I loved it.
Crazy.
I loved it.
Damn. The only movies that have ever hit 9s on the Toby scale are like Ghost Dog and
No,
like Avengers 7.
No. Avengers Endgame is like a cinematic Marvel. It's like an unbelievable.
Tell me those
achievement.
aren't two Toby 9s right there.
A Ghost Dog isn't a 9, but I love it.
Okay, so an 8.5.
Yeah.
All
right.
And a Godfather's like a 2, a 3.
I don't want to admit. I don't want to say publicly what I think about that.
Okay.
The Matrix. That's a 9+.
Okay, that's good.
Hackers.
Hackers is a 9.
No, actually, Hackers is like a 7.
I think you're proving my point.
Hackers
for
is
me.
Hackers is like a 7.2, but it's my favorite movie.
Right, no, that's fair. That's how I feel about Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Oh, that's a great movie.
That's a 9 for me, even though it's actually a 7.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fair. Those you get 5 of those.
You get 5. I know that they're dog shit, but I love them.
Yeah, you certainly get 5. They are dog shit, but well, actually, they're not dog shit.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's probably a 9 for me too.
I would put that up there as well. I just watched Inglourious Bastards.
And you know what put it over the 9? We'll put it out of 8 into the 9 territory. When Brad Pitt pops that shirt off, hops on that roof.
Oh my god, dude! I was thinking the same. He's like that version of Brad Pitt is what I'm trying to become.
Yeah, because it's too late for Fight Club Brad.
That's what I'm saying. I can only do mid 40s Brad.
Yes.
Black. You know what I love, that outfit at the end. He's in the black shirt with the white pants, and he's like fighting it. Not to spoil it or whatever, but he's like fighting everyone at the end.
Yeah.
I love that outfit. It's just a black shirt, white pants with like a wristband, but he looks so perfect for it.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. He's the man.
Unbelievable.
I mean, talk about a guy chocked full of goo.
Yeah, I mean, there's a gooby gun.
Yeah, I went and saw a little live entertainment last night.
Where'd you go?
I went and saw a band called the Wonder Years.
I know the Wonder Years.
Yeah, wear their shirts and stuff.
Every single white guy ever listens to the Wonder Years.
Yeah, it's great.
You saw them at did I pass you in line?
No.
They were at what's the place by Union Square?
I don't know.
Maybe that was Taking Back Sunday. Is that
Yeah.
a band? I saw that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, no, these guys are playing in Brooklyn.
Interesting.
Me and a bunch of hipsters. It was just all sad 34-year-old dudes
That's exactly
and
what
their girlfriends.
That's what the line for Taking Back Sunday was.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the most depressing looking group of people
Well,
I've ever seen.
Taking Back Sunday is like horrible live, notoriously.
Oh,
Guy
terrible name as well.
Guy can't sing.
Of course. Might as well call yourself Maroon 6.
But I was having myself a good laugh. So the show was incredible. They're usually like a very rowdy, it's a lot of stage dive, mosh pit, whatever. But I didn't realize this. They were doing like a stripped down kind of show. So it was like acoustic. They had like string players, like a cellist and 2
Nice.
violinists. And it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I fuck with shit like that.
It was this guy's voice is just unstoppable.
Yeah, I kind of like when they go acoustic.
They did like a
Not
show.
they, but
They did a showbiz moment, like a very showbizy opening that I really liked, where it's like a backing track comes in, and then it's like the drummer walks out and he starts playing a little bit like quiet, then a guitarist, then another guitar. They're like one by one, they come onto the stage, and then like the string section comes out, and the whole time you're hearing this vocal chain that I thought was playback. I thought it was just, they were just like, whatever, they're walking up to the playback. And then the lead singer comes out, wireless mic. It was him backstage the whole time.
Oh.
Voice of an angel.
Oh, voice of an angel.
Oh, and everybody's singing along with him. Oh, it was so great.
Sure.
But the moment where that made me giggle and think of you, because it make no mistake, this would have been you at this show, was I'm like looking, the whole crowd singing along, people are crying, it's a beautiful moment. I look at the front of the stage and I see the security guard looking away from the stage, leaned against the speaker, looking like he's about to put a gun in his mouth. just like, when the fuck do I get to get out of here, dude?
Well, I'm coming around on some of these whitey ass fucking bands. I tell you, I'm going to see Fish.
What? No.
I'm going to see Fish in a couple of months or whatever. Me and Matt Kennedy are going. Our buddy,
Matt Kennedy would take you to Fish.
Yeah, he was like, just come see what it's like. I get it.
Are you going to come out of psychedelic retirement?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Whoa!
I'm going to take so many mushrooms, I'm going to be a different human being. And I don't do those anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to go nutso cuckoo bananas.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
But I get it. I've also been listening to Viagra Boys. Like, some of this shit is fire.
Okay.
You know Viagra Boys?
I think so.
You would love Viagra Boys.
That's ringing a bell. I'm not knowing. I'm not off the top of the dome.
They're like ugly British punk, no teeth tattoos, rock and roll.
I like that.
But it's fire. But I'm coming around on Whitey.
You at Fish.
That's gonna be tough for me.
I mean, those are some of my least favorite human beings in existence.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be hard for me. But I'm going for the
Watch your
experience.
pockets, because hippies will rob you.
Oh sure, I would. Can I be honest?
I hope you come back with white dreadlocks.
I would love to fuck a hippie up. I will throw hands with someone at a Fish show.
Oh, they're scrappier than you think.
I could take a hippie. I could take a dude at a Fish show, no problem.
Yeah, that's probably true.
People don't realize I got that dog in me. I'll knock a hippie the fuck out and take his nitrous and goo it in my ass.
Yeah, are you gonna get some balloons? You're gonna fucking.
I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna go back to my nitrous era. I think that's how I'm gonna start doing drugs. Once a year at a rate that could kill me.
Like Rumspringa.
Yes. I'm gonna go
like an Amish kid on the loose.
Yes, once like for 2 days every year, and then otherwise I'm gonna be completely clean and sober.
I love it.
And then one of those days I'll like jump off a bridge and accidentally die and like drown in a river or something.
Yeah, that's
God willing.
But I'm looking forward to the, I don't know, hundreds of cell phone angles of you shirtless, full blown freaking out, fighting a dude in a stadium.
Yeah. Or the other side is I'll love it. And I'll come back and I'm like, these boys were groovy.
Oh, you think you're gonna be grooving?
I'll be like, these boys are on to something.
See, because now gingers are black, so the allure is gone.
Precisely.
So now we gotta find a whole new personality.
Now I gotta explore the white community. Now that I know I'm a black guy, I gotta go explore the white community and see what you people have been up to for so long.
This ends with you slacklining in a canyon.
That's what I'm saying. With like some chick with dreadlocks who's like
living in a van,
23 and living in a school bus. Yeah,
she's got dreads on her head and her armpit hair is dreaded.
Yeah.
Seen that before, by the way.
And I'm like, Toby, this is my wife.
I've seen that before.
Oh, so have I. I saw there's a woman who lives next to me with white dreadlocks.
No. I'm talking about armpit dreadlocks, dude.
I thought you were kidding about that.
No, I'm dead serious.
See, I'll hit a woman. That's when you go, I might have to start swinging on some of these broads.
Well, and not a jury alive would convict you.
You know, they'd go, hey, Your Honor, hold up her armpit.
Yeah, do me a favor, pop that out.
They're like, free the guys. Can I say, I think, speaking of free the guys, I hope he doesn't, but I think P. Diddy's going to get away with it. Have you been watching some of this trial?
No.
I think he might beat the case, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they're like reading all these text messages that Cassie was sending him, and she's like basically like agreeing to a lot of it, and like they kind of got her ass. I feel really bad for her because I'm sure he's a monster and a dirtbag.
Yeah,
but I think he's about to have one of the great comebacks of our time.
Well, you know what they say? They say write all your emails and texts like they're being read aloud in court.
Yeah, I mean she forgot that. I mean she's getting pissed on and shit and like texting about it. It's crazy. And then the prosecutor's going like, why would you agree to that if it was causing you so much trauma? And she like can't answer and shit. I think the dude's about to get these rich people. You cannot get a rich person in jail if you try.
But that's only one. I feel like they have like reams and reams and reams of info.
But they also got reams and reams and reams because she's like trying to get him for all kinds of everything that she's trying to get him for. They got like text messages of her being like, "It's good. You can piss on me. You can blah, blah, blah." Like she's like freely accepting it in court. I feel bad for her.
Oh, I thought that was like skate park waivers where it's like you sign them, but then you can still sue them.
I mean, that might be how it is.
Yeah.
This poor woman, I really feel for her. I cannot imagine trying to like retake your dignity through the courts and they have to read the things you said over the phone.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. Bro, the things I've said over text, if you read them in court, nobody wants that.
No.
I mean, that should not be legal to read a text message out in court.
You know what? I couldn't possibly agree more.
It's like fuck that. Nobody says anything good in a text.
No, everybody looks like a dictator.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they'll play this fucking podcast in court. And I don't think that should be allowed either, Your Honor.
I mean, that's the gulag.
Right, that's the real gulag. Yeah,
gulag, dude.
She's got a gulag of her own. She's logging the goo.
Oh, yeah.
Cassie, shout out to you, Queen. I hope you fucking take his ass to prison, but I'm worried for you. God damn.
Yeah, and free Tory Lanez, by the way.
And hey now.
I did a little research.
Hey now, Toby.
You know that there was about to be a whole piece of info released, and then he gets stabbed up?
Toby, how deep you want to go, bro?
I don't think he shot Meg the Stallion.
Toby, how deep you want to go? Maybe we'll save this for the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the Patreon. We gotta get over there right now.
Toby, I've been waiting for you to come to my side of things here.
Yeah, free the boy.
Free the motherfucking guy.
Oh.
We'll talk about that in the Patreon.
Yeah, check out the page. We're gonna go record that right now. The episodes come out on Thursdays. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for dropping comments, subscribing, liking the video, all that shit. We appreciate it more than we could ever say. And we'll see you guys in a week. Tuck?
Bye-bye.
Later.